At Burton Barr's Makerspace Mach 1, where she works with engineering and design, codes her favorite games, and programs robots. Katie thinks it's important to have kids doing science all around the world and finding new ways for things to work. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Oyler.
Hi, my name is Katie Oyler and I'm 11 years old. I love drawing, dancing, crafting, and of course, science. I started doing science with my mom when I was about 3 years old. I really loved looking at the stars and planets in the sky and loved picking out all the constellations. My mom and I even made our own telescopes so we could see the faraway stars up close. We've done a lot of great science experiments over the years. Some of my favorites include things like slime. Slime is really fun and squishy to play with, but there is also a lot of really great science behind it. Slime is a polymer, which is basically a bunch of molecules stuck together to form long chains. They're used to make all kinds of plastic, DNA, and even ketchup. But mostly, it's stretchy, it's gooey, and it's just fun. But it's also great to experiment with. You can find which kinds of glue make the best slime, how to make it sparkle, or even how to make it magnetic. Another great example is something called the strawberry DNA extraction. We think of DNA as something super tiny, too small to see, and it's locked up inside of teeny tiny cells. But with a few ingredients around the house, you can break open the cells of strawberries, pull out the strands of DNA inside. You can't see the double helix, but you can see protein chains and DNA strands. There's a lot of great science experiments you can do at home with the things you find around the house. It's a great way for kids to have a lot of fun with science. But there are also a lot of kids around the world using science to make a big impact on their communities. For example, my friend David spends a lot of time learning about birds and how the different diets of birds can be determined by their beaks. He also looks at different ways to track them through their habitats. His research is helping him find better ways to feed rescue birds so they can eat, even if they're in an unfamiliar place. Someday, his research might even help wildlife rescuers save injured birds as they recover from being released into the wild. A girl named Anne made a flashlight to help people like her mom have electricity in places that are far away from cities. Her mom didn't have a light to read her homework with, and her grades were failing. So Anne used thermal energy from her body to power a flashlight with the palm of her hand. Her hand heated one side of the flashlight, while the air cooled the other side. This energy powered the electricity needed for the light, which can bring power of light to people all over the world. Opportunities to explore science can be found all over the world, or right here in our own communities. For example, you might not think of a library as a place to find science, but our own Burton Bar is full of it. The 4th floor Makerspace Mach 1 has coding classes, places to fly drones, and you can even program robots or design your own video games. The Science Center also has loads of opportunities to explore science. You can explore weather, space, physics, and the human body, all in one place. You can even call the Science Center if you're working on a project, and they can help and bring it down, and they can help you with it. They have tons of tools to share, and they can help you with your experiments so you can understand how they work. There's science to be found everywhere around us. We're kids. We're pretty good at asking questions and finding out where our answers can lead us. We're important. I think we should always have a voice in science, and we can be a powerful force if we put our minds together. We care a lot about this planet, so why don't we figure out how to take care of it as it is taking care of us? With science on our side, we can do anything.